Hi. So today we are going to see how to uh, convert Abaqus model to a Nastran model. So basically today I have this model where I am going to do a modal analysis, constraint modal analysis of this structure. I am extracting the frequency from 5 Hz to 160 Hz using Lamppost solver, and basically uh, I am constraining this model here in this edge in all DOS 1 2 3 4 5 6 DOS. And so basically, and one more thing, I have given tie contact between this and this faces. The distance between these faces is approximate 7 mm. uh, so I have defined this positional tolerance of 8 mm, and adjust I have given no. So I don't want my slave surface node to reposition it, and type I am using surface to surface tie contact. Okay, so I have solved this model, and the modes I have opened this INP and ODB of this model, and the first mode I got is of 5.49 Hz. Okay, if somehow I need to convert this into Nastran model, then how to do this? There are basically two methods. Firstly, I can go here and go to this convert option in Hypermesh. Abaqus to Nastran I can convert. If I'm using this option, let me show you what will happen. So I'm converting here, and it is in progress. Okay, done. It is done, but you can see that the contacts card has been deleted. So if I straight away run this model, this will give me zero modes, because as you can see that this model is constrained, but there is no contact or tie or any glue contact between these two plates. Okay, so how to do it in a easy step? Again, I need to create this glue contact here in Nastran. So how to do that without Hypermesh? So there is one. So yeah, so if you have now we are unable to convert fully that model using Hypermesh. So we can go using this method. We can use the utility tool, Nastran utility tool. For this, you need to know the working directory where you have installed the Nastran. Then I have here C drive, MSC software. Then just search abq2, and here this is the converter. So where my file is, this is my INP file. So here I will open CMD here, and I will just drag and drop this, then space, uh, this file name, and then space. I am going to select this file, and then wow, I want Nastran file model.bdf. So I am converting my Abaqus file to Nastran file. I will press enter here, and instantaneously my Nastran PDF file is generated. So we will open this. Now it has opened in Sol 400. Although this will run in Sol 400, this will definitely going to run in Sol 400, but you can also run in Sol 103 also. Just you need to, if you don't have the Sol 400 license, you can use Sol 103 here also, because this is just a simple modal analysis. Other changes you need to do is, because this will not fully understand this, so this entry you need to understand what it is doing. So firstly you need to do bcon prg. This is just a contact property. So first is your id, and second iglue you need to use it as 2, because 3 will not, uh, because if you open the documentation, uh, 3 3 will also transfer the moments, I think. Yeah, but 2 will ensure that there is no relative tangential and normal displacement. This is I want in tie contact, and I need to also introduce the error. Error is nothing but positional tolerance. So uh, error, I give it as 9.0. And what else? One more thing I need to do here is, or you can skip that option also. Uh, hmm, iCore. So iCore, I need to put it as 0 because I don't want to default it is almost 0, so I don't need to define it. But still, I will define it because I put adjust is equal to no there, and adjust is equal to yes is default in Abaqus, but adjust is iCore is 0. That means adjust is equal to no is default in Nastran. Anyway, I will define it here as 0 only, and I think we are good to go. So yeah, so I have converted, just do, I have done some small edit here, and just I will run this model and let's see what is. Firstly, I will also check the modes whether it is, yeah, it is there. So it is extracting the mode uh, from 5 to 160 hertz. So I will run this model in Nastran. Let's see whether it is able to run or not. So some fatal error has been found. ID1 not found. Okay. Okay. So some error is there that line 161 beacon PRG I corg D0 was not located for param on name list. Okay. So let it remove that thing, I think. Okay. Now let's run it. Let's run this model and see whether we are able to run this or not. Yeah, so OP2 has been generated. I will check the F065 end of this job, and yeah, so the modes are also extracted. Okay, so this left side is my Abacus model, right side is the I whatever the Nastran model I converted. I will use it the hyperview as a post processor to see my results. So as you can see that both modes are nearly equal, 5.49 and 5.5 Hz. That is almost similar because we are using different solver, so it may be possible that they are giving. So animation looks okay for the both mode shapes look okay. Thank. This is how you convert your Abacus model to Nastran model without any hypermesh using a utility tool. Thank you everyone.